enough to slow me down, like when I had a Sprite. Sometimes it was, then it was.
Did you know that you can play with a build designed by NBA 2K pros?
You can browse by position and skill or the exact archetype you want to play with. All of your go-to builds and NBA comparisons make it easy to see how you'll play on the court.
Sorting by each build's best skill makes it easier than ever to get the skills and badges you need at the position you want to play.
So try out a pro-tuned build and benefit from the insight of the developers that know NBA 2K inside and out.
Animations are included.
And as they gear up for this challenge on the road, a look at the Cavs team bus getting to the arena. It's all business for these guys tonight. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Strus in at the 3. And for Washington, they've got Johnson. Sarr out there with George. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Coulibaly in at the 2. And this promises to be an up-tempo affair, Brent. Both teams aren't shy about getting out on the break.
I think about it, BA, are the coaches telling each of their teams tonight, look, as fast as we get out in transition, we have to do the same in terms of getting back in transition defense. Just slow them down 3 or 4 seconds to make them set up anything in the half-court offense, and ultimately that could win out here tonight.
The 3 from Mitchell. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And there's a hunger to Mobley's game. That's how he beats the defense to the rebound.
Johnson with it. Picked up by Allen. Johnson passes to Sarr. Here's Coulibaly. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Max Strus picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Washington shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Well, Brent, since 1980, the Wizards have had home court advantage in the playoffs just one time.
BA, do you want to have anything that you want to share that's positive about the Wizards? I mean, this team has not made it out of the second round in that span. So hard to envision that happening anytime soon. We got a long way to go.
Right side, Coulibaly. Coulibaly on the wing. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Over Garland. Johnson with a bucket.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And a fast break now for the Wizards. All sorts of time. Here's Coulibaly. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
From deep, Mitchell. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Cleveland, Jarrett Allen.
So both free throws good from Allen. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. With 2 seconds left. Oh, rejected by Allen. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's Washington up 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
6.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one and taking a look at Washington's performance here. Guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Dean Wade. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then there's Sam Merrill. And it's Ball in at the 1. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here, and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. A shot by Merrill, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 9-point game. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Hey, guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Takes a 3. The rebound by the Wizards. This, their first chance to take a look at Cleveland this season. Here's Whitmore. Good. Whitmore's got his second basket of the game.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Ball passes to Marshall. Here's Riley. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's Allen who slams it home.
That's a great finish from J.A. High percentage look inside from a very high percentage shooter.
Here's Carrington, guarded by Garland. George, good. George has got his first points of the night.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Garland for 3. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
It just nicked.
And so it's Washington going into the break up 12.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Bilal Coulibaly displaying his skills today.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Nicholas Claxton out there with Sarr. Then there's Johnson. Then there's George. And it's Carrington in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Branham's checked in for Washington.
Coming onto the floor for your Wizards.
A minute 29 left in the third quarter of the game. Mitchell with the ball, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Hunter's checked in for Strus. Johnson for 3. And he can't get that one.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Right side, Hunter. 1 minute left in the third. Mobley, no good. Washington leading by 10. Outside, Johnson. Shot from the top of the key. The rebound by Allen. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Hunter with the ball. Guarded now by George. Offensive board. Mobley, no good. Well, the Wizards shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hunter. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Branham passes to Johnson. George outside. Back to Johnson. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Wizards up 10. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for the Cavaliers. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. Evan Mobley out there with Najee Marshall. And it's Merrill in at the point. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Some solid defense from Coulibaly. Wizards leading by 12. Pass to Carrington. And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
Pass to Marshall from outside the arc. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Marshall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Wizards.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year. Knocks it down from distance.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Pass to Clutch. Here's Carrington. Outside Whitmore. The shot won't fall.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Marshall passes to Strus. Here's Merrill. Off target from 3-point range. Now here's Coulibaly. Covered by Merrill. Right side Coulibaly. The 15-footer. And so it's Washington with the W. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had
history. Now there's not a mystery. Stop without a hating dog, man. This is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now there's not a mystery. Stop without a hating dog, man. This is meant for me. I'ma let bygones be bygones. I'ma keep rapping till I turn into an icon. Back against the ropes, kept swinging like Tyson. Back in the booth, now I'm snapping as a python. Had to rise up to the horizon. Use my words to connect, no Verizon. Speak the truth, I'ma show you chase your dreams. I'm living proof, not the industry type, but I'ma grind from the roots. Ooh, see my family struggle from the start. I'm gonna change the trajectory. Put some respect on me. Plant the seeds daily, foundation, that's the recipe. If you walked in my shoes, then you knew this meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now there's not a mystery. Stop without a hating dog, man, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this was meant for me. Trying to share my story, this is history. Now there's not a mystery. Stop without a hating dog, man, this is meant for me. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I'm here to be the voice for the people and break the generational curse. Stand for something and not just fall for anything. And never get it twisted when I'm in the booth. You already know I'ma speak my truth. I'ma share my pain, I'ma share my story. You can walk the way with me through the glory. God be the glory.